When I first learned about goal setting, I got very excited about long-term goals. The vision and what was possible for the future all of a sudden became so expansive, especially when I was around other people who were also so goal-oriented. Suddenly, for the first time in my life, I was imagining things that I had never dreamt to be possible. My challenge was that while I had set all of these long-term goals, I wasn't very good at being focused and being able to deliver on my short-term goals. And I was spending so much time dreaming about my long-term goals that it kind of became an act of tolerance in the present to get through and handle all of my short-term goals. And when you think about the relationship with your goals, think about a lifetime relationship, a long-term relationship. Generally speaking, we write down what the big goal is, and that's the thing that we look at every day. We're taught to think about it, we're taught to visualize, we're taught to spend a ton of time imagining the future. And yes, that's an important part of goal setting. Being able to forecast forward and see the future that you love and that you deserve, that's going to give you the ability to feel excited in your life right now. How you feel about the future determines how you feel about the present. So visualization is absolutely important. What's common is that many people put up vision boards. They put up huge vision boards with all of these things that they want to accomplish. And at the beginning, just putting together the vision board was exciting. It was like giving yourself permission to dream, actually admitting the things that you wanted and putting those somewhere on record. That's a fantastic process. Now, after you've started to pursue your goals, what is the vision board doing for you? Is the vision board serving you, or sometimes does the vision board perhaps make you feel like you're far away from your goal? If that's the case, take that vision board and go and put it somewhere else if you don't feel good when you see it. Instead, focus on the goals that you can hit now. The short-term goal, the next thing that you want to accomplish, put the picture of that on your fridge. Have that be what lives on your goal sheet. And then you can have an active relationship with your goals. You have the actual ability to see how quickly you can accomplish this. You get to check it off. When you accomplish this short-term goal, which will not be too far in the future, you have an activity to do. You can go over and you can check off the goal. You can go over and you can put a spotlight on it and leave it on the fridge so that it's, obvious it's been accomplished. You can move it over to your wall of recognition. When you take that short-term goal and you go and you put it on your recognition wall, it now continues to tell you that you've done this. You can now go and get what's next. And you can pick a new picture and you can put that up on your vision board. The almighty to-do list that most of us have in multiple places in our lives. The important thing is to, again, just simply notice, what is it contributing to you? Do you have a to-do list that's out in the open? And if so, when you see it, does it make you feel organized, and does it make you feel as though you are getting things accomplished? Or does it perhaps make you feel as though you are not delivering, that there's this persistent list of things to do that haven't been done yet? And it's really important to note if you're living in space with other people, because if there's something that's on that list that's up to someone else to do, then generally speaking, that list gets involved in more conversations perhaps than it normally would if it's not in plain sight. As a different idea, take the to-do list and stick it in a drawer. Don't have it out in the open as this constant set of marching orders of what needs to get done next. Instead, put up on the refrigerator or wherever your to-do list normally would live, a we've accomplished list or a we've done list. And whether it's every week or every month, whenever anybody in the house accomplishes something, that gets put on the list. And now all of a sudden it's a list that makes announcements when things get done. It's a list that contributes to your environment in a positive way. It's a list that gives recognition to everybody the entire time that that list lives on the fridge or wherever it happens to be for you. So now instead you're tracking past successes, accomplishments, things that we've gotten done. It makes you take a look at the amount of things that we actually all do in the course of a week or a month and give some recognition to the things that do get done, instead of focusing on the things that still have not yet been done. Often
Often in sales offices, I see huge boards filled with goal sheets, which are fantastic. And some of them are very thick after weeks of putting up goal sheet after goal sheet after goal sheet. Again, an amazing practice to have. Why not have beside the board of goal sheets another board of we've accomplished sheets? Why not have small pieces of paper that every single rep gets to write down when they broke a record, and they can pin it up to that wall of fame that they get to add to? Tracking contribution, when you walk by that wall, you feel totally different than you feel walking by the list of goal sheets. When they're both up beside each other, the feeling changes too. The list of goal sheets no longer becomes something that is, bossing us around, things we have to get done. All of a sudden now they're working together. This is everything that we want to do and everything that we have done. And everything that we have done, it fuels, it pulls, it calls to the goal sheets that are on that board. It's calling them over there. Even when we're not there, the sheets talk to each other. There's just influence. There's power in looking at things differently. So instead of looking at your goals and only having a list of things to do, be just as diligent and have a bigger list of things you've already done. Have a relationship with the goals that you're accomplishing right now in the present. You can see that you're getting closer to what you want in the long term. Have a relationship with your short-term goals. Every single time that you cross one off, every single time that you accomplish one, add that to your I've accomplished list, to your recognition wall, in order to be able to give you the opportunity to focus on the things that you do have, the things that you have done, and less time focusing on the things that you still have yet to do.